fights out of the Drago Branco and hails from Espírito Santo, Brazil, Gleison and his opponent fighting out the blue corner, weighing in at 70.1. He's 31, stands at 6'1". He fights out of Manchester, top team, and hails from the Athena Emporium, Michelangelo, the former Colangelo. Your referee, Mr. Alan Howard.
And here it is, our main event of the evening here for the Budo European Lightweight Championship under the professional rankings. It's Michelangelo Colangelo up against Gleison Souza.
How good is that name, Michelangelo?
It's fantastic.
Colangelo. Best name in MMA.
It just rolls off the tongue.
We've got Portuguese, Brazilian Gleison, and Italian Mike. And it's for the European title here at 155 pounds.
And Gleison sticking the jab straight away.
A fantastically weird fight that I've promoted in Bolton. Italy versus Brazil. Well, Portugal.
Oh, he's taken a few there.
Oh, he's tagged him!
And Souza with the shots, pouring them on. And somehow, some way, Colangelo survives an absolute thunderous first minute here in Bolton.
It's like rock'em sock'em robots for 30, 40 seconds. And Colangelo just, like you say, he almost face planted, took a knee.
Yeah,
he seems to have recovered now.
Yeah, the pair of them just seem to be testing each other's chin in that first minute there, following suit from the fights that we've had the rest of the evening.
Takedown now for, I nearly called him Italian Mike, for Michelangelo.
Yeah, the farmer taking a much more practical method here in taking his man down.
He's going for the
guillotine. Had more of a Darce choke, it seems, here, I think.
He's had,
now he's trying to go for a guillotine.
Gleison just trying to create some space to work.
Yeah, he's trying to reach through there, Gleison, for a Darce.
When you take down a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, you need to make sure that you're well equipped in the top game. Gleison's just having a little hunt here. He's going to go searching for that guillotine again. He's going for a single arm guillotine.
He's really reaping on that arm now. He's got the grip.
Yeah, he's got the grip now.
The grip's in. He's trying to posture through to half guard, and he gets there, but still, he's not out of trouble yet. Here's Colangelo.
Yeah, Mike doing the right things, and now his head is free. Gleison looks fairly comfortable. He's back against the cage, taking a few deep breaths.
Yeah, I mean, being on a 3-fight skid himself, Souza, this is not the fight that you come in and off paper and expect, but he is looking dangerous on his with his back against the fence here against somebody who's on the 2-fight winning streak. Both of them knockouts in Colangelo, 11-3, 8 knockouts overall of all his victories.
Looking to tie up the legs now as he passes somewhat into half guard. Gleison has the knee shield in, just looking to create some room. Back still pressed in against the cage. We're in this Budo 57 main event. Mike now letting the hands go.
He's really trying to cause a little bit of separation between the two here so we can get some shots away. Good head pressure as well to put the Brazilian on his back.
Full guard for Gleison, just got an overhook on the left arm of Mike, looking to tie him up, hoping that the referee is going to step in. Yeah, call for more work. I think our referee, Alan Howcroft, did just have a word to say, I need to see more action. So Mike's reciprocating, looking to pass, and does, momentarily into half guard.
Well, Souza continuing to work off his back as well. Enjoying the closed guard for a while it lasted. Final seconds of the first round, I think I heard there.
I don't know how long's left. It'd be interesting though to see if Mike doesn't manage to do much work now under the rule set. Obviously with the takedowns, not scoring unless you do something with him, up against the submission attempts from Gleison. The first sort of 90 seconds, 2 minutes of this round.
He's trying to get the arm to go for a triangle, but just missing it again. Souza, very, very dangerous off his back.
Yeah, he's just in a bad spot, isn't he? He's got his head pressed in against the cage.
Yeah, it makes all the difference when you're against the cage. The lack of movement, the lack of freedom.
Mike now wrestling to try and improve his position. Gleison just doing all the right things to tie him up. Manchester top team corner calling for elbows.
A very fitting main event here to the action we've seen. Only one fight leaving the first frame.
Oh, big shots from Mike.
Coming down here from the Italian, the farmer with his haymakers.
Gleison firing off his...
Oh, a big head kick just as he gets back to his feet.
I was going to say he was very lucky on the timing. Good left hook. On again.
Big shots from Colangelo. Left and right, and Housecroft steps in. A thunderous end to the first round, and a gnarly cut on the side of Colangelo as he goes back to his corner.
Yeah, looks like a decent cut as well. But momentarily going back to Rock'em Sock'em Robots at the start of the round.
Yeah, heart fluttering action here.
It's not too bad, that cut. Just seen on our monitor, Harry, that it is above the eye, but it's nothing a bit of Vaseline can't sort. But Gleison looks fairly fresh. He spent the majority of the round on his back. A couple of deep breaths, bit of pouring water everywhere, but yeah, a bit of water. And
yeah, some fantastic action. And you see the stand-up of Souza may not be the most technical, it may not be the prettiest, but he clearly has some power in them hands, Chris.
yeah, both got that. Just momentarily, and probably shouldn't, but I just thought it was that for a second Mike was out. It was just the way that he fell forward. Yeah. But he's okay. As you can tell, spent the majority of that round in top position.
We get ready for the second round here. Referee Howcroft just wipes the cage floor down for us. Harry Williams and Budo's very own promoter, Chris Clark, here calling the action. As the second round starts thunderously on the feet again, and they both trade. And Souza gets clipped, two left hands on the chin.
I know you just introduced me then, but I forgot that I was even commenting. I was in awe at the action.
Thunderous stuff, big upper corner, right hook lands from Colangelo. The Italian finding a home. Another left hand and an uppercut lands. Again, punches in bunches from the Italian. He's really mixing it up. And Souza's on the back foot. Souza's taking a beating, but he's firing back.
Wow, I was going to say he's going to have to do something. Oh, left
hook. And he's taking more punishment. And another left hook clean on the chin.
Oh, he comes firing back.
But there's no quitting the Brazilian as he keeps coming forward. And the crowd are on their feet.
Both guys just taking a few deep breaths.
Souza looking hurt. Souza looking worried. And Colangelo confident as ever, stepping in with the big shots.
Well, both looking for elbows.
Yeah, this
in the
is
clinch.
Crazy. He's wobbly on his feet and everything.
Yeah, Gleison's hurt here now.
He's on the brink, on the cusp.
And he fires back with the uppercuts.
But he takes a deep breath and he keeps on coming back.
Mike looks somewhat wobbled. It's like they're both just fighting on instinct.
This is a pandemonium here. Oh, and he lands him clean. The lights are on, but it doesn't look like there's anybody home here for Souza.
It was the look that the Manchester top team corner just give each other as if to say, this is brilliant. They're enjoying it too.
It's like a Terminator here. Souza just...
Wow.
Oh, like just unrelenting. And Colangelo having to change up his game plan and go for a takedown here. Because Souza, the Portuguese phenom, was just taking everything that he had, and now he's got to watch his neck.
I was going to say he's having a little look at this guillotine, but the legs just aren't in the right position to try and get any torque on it, so he may let it go. But how'd you like your title fights, Harry?
Unbelievable stuff from the farmer and Aranjo here. And Aranjo, Souza just decides to stand back up, but gets taken down again. Very good awareness from Colangelo. from the Italian to just take his feet from under him straight away, remove his points. More big shots firing down from Colangelo, hammer fists left and right. Corner work screaming towards the Brazilian to get out of this position.
He just can't though. Mike's top game has been he's been very, very heavy in his hips. And I was going to say, he's just looked like he was pushing there. I don't know if he was going to attempt to Kimura.
Yeah. But you've got to think now, the respiratory system, the cardiovascular fitness of Souza.
I'm shattered watching, Harry.
Of Souza has to be worn down here as the punches and combinations continue to build up. And he's going for the rear. He nearly went for the rear naked choke there. Did Colangelo, but decided to take his back instead.
He's trying to stand up, but Mike is just absolutely stuck to him like glue. He's trying to elbow from the back now.
It's going to be hard to get in the rear naked choke against a competitor of this caliber who's just eating these shots. Gleison Souza's face just looking like a ransom note. As the pressure continues to pour on from the back.
Approaching the final stages of this round. Oh!
And he might just have it here.
Even if he's going for the neck crank, Gleison's fighting the...
He's trying
I think it is just a neck crank.
He's trying to turn into the choke. Forced to release again.
Wow.
All eyes locked on this incredible main event.
All action. Gleison doing the right thing, trying to get his back against the cage. Turns into him. Mike's got full mount now with not a lot of time to work. Coming up to the final.
Full mount shots pouring down, and he goes for the neck again.
10
and with
seconds.
10 seconds left, he may just have to miss out on another chance to finish the fight.
Wow.
Oh,
He's not going to get it.
Saved again, once again by the bell. And I've got to say, Chris, I can't wait for this fight to start on the feet again in the third round.
It's just...
And the third and final round, I should add, for this European lightweight championship.
As you said.
Absolute slobber knocker on the feet, Chris.
Wow. And the thing is, though, now you look at Gleison, he doesn't even look like he's tired. A minute ago, he was trading shots and looked like he was all but out on his feet. And now he looks okay.
Just calm.
Well, I say, you know what I mean by that, but...
Calm, casual breaths.
Mike's obviously in fantastic shape. He looks okay. Little cut on the head, bit more Vaseline, he'll be all right. Round 3, the final round of this European Lightweight Championship fight. And I don't know if this is a little bit of gamesmanship. Seeing your dad do this one or too many times in the past.
No comment, no comment.
No, I already know if Alan's watching or if he watches it back, you'll tell him he'll know, he'll be chuckling to himself.
Pleading the fifth on that one, Chris.
I think that's why referee Alan Howcroft had it ready. Well, here we go, the third and final round for the vacant European Lightweight Championship.
Here we go again, we start on the feet. Will we see shades of round 1 and 2? And I think we will. They just continue to throw. Hell for leather.
What a main event. Portugal versus Italy in Bolton. They can come anytime.
It doesn't get much better than this, ladies and gentlemen. An absolute scrap. Unbelievable scenes here in Bolton, which might just be one of the craziest fights I've ever called. One of the craziest fights in Budo history, that is for certain. And Colangelo just trying to find space to let some combinations rip. But Souza not out of the fight at all. And he's trying to reap him over.
Yeah, I was going to say he's got some talk on that. But Big Mike just refusing to budge.
Yeah, that farm boy strength coming in handy here. Resisting the underhook.
Wow, what a fight it's been. Both guys, I can't even It's like, part of me wants to go, come on lads, do a bit now, but I can't even be mad. They deserve to have a breather. Them 10 minutes were just something else.
Yeah. The first fight to go to the third round tonight.
All right, Harry.
And that is not a slate on the contest at all for the action we've seen in front of us here.
Mike just trying to get his head free, and it's out now, so he can land some shots, some short, sharp left hooks.
Yeah, he's trying to pin that left arm there. He has done successfully. He's got it out now. And here we go, as he tries to move to, tries to get to top position here. Does Colangelo.
Yeah, just into half guard. I don't think he's got the energy to pass. I don't necessarily think that Gleison's got the energy to stop him.
Yeah, how much heart do these boys have?
Some big left hands flying in late in the fight for Mike.
Yeah, these boys deserve a standing ovation and a slower pace round after the two we've just witnessed. Shots that nearly ended both men's nights early in the first round and have overcome a lot of punishment themselves. They'll certainly be sore in the morning, but one man will be sore, but with a belt.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Harry to stand up and start chanting 2 more rounds.
Here we go. He's trying to progress a little bit through. Here's Colangelo, but a strong base there on his hip from Souza.
Yeah, the action just beginning to slow as we reach the final stages of this final round. And as we've said, and as you've seen, ladies and gentlemen, we can't blame them. These guys are exhausted, but like I say, they deserve every single penny they make. They deserve every single drink that they have afterwards. It's just a shame that one of them's got to lose. As Mike continues to try and pour it on as best he can.
Yeah, both maintaining the positions, but Souza just, as he continues to move, he just keeps taking some shots. It's going to be a long flight back to Brazil. But he'll have etched his name into Budo history with this incredible fight.
And we've had a few guys come from Brazil. Otavio Javali, when he fought John Phillips in Wales, got in an absolute slugfest with probably pound for pound the most devastating hard it. Well,
They call him the White Mike Tyson for a reason.
I was going to say that the UK's ever seen. Probably Paul Daly's in that picture as well, but they just made a different stuff. Like you say, you look at the pioneers of the game, Vanderlei Silva and all those guys. The shoot box gym, they had fights in the gym daily.
Yeah.
It's like they had 7 fights in the build-up to a fight on the Saturday night.
Never an easy fight when you come up against the Brazilian.
No, and I'm looking at that Muay Thai tattoo on his shin thinking, that's hurting me looking at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I'm glad you could figure out. I've been trying to figure out what that said the entire fight.
Muay Thai. Final 10 seconds of what has truly been a fantastic 3-round contest, and as you said, Harry, deserves every single one of these guys a standing ovation. Wow.
And unfortunately now we do go to the judges' scorecards for the first time tonight in the main event of an absolute barn burner in Bolton. Both men had incredible moments. And we'll see which way the fight has gone. And we'll chuck it into RMC now, Saif Khan, to make this one official for the last time.
finest to the centre of the cage, please. Finest to the centre of the cage. Ladies and gentlemen, before we make this official, let's put our hands together for these two great athletes. What an awesome way to end the show. Excellent, well done, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hardcore rounds, we're on to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges will score this in favour of your winner and the Budo lightweight champion, Gleison. Please show your appreciation for Gleison, your winner, Michelangelo the Farmer, Colangelo.
And the Farmer goes back with a title wrapped around his waist. Big commiserations to an absolute warrior in Gleison Souza. But unfortunately, someone had to win and someone had to lose.